I think it is by value. Oh.
We're going to begin the second half of the Board of Trustees for April 16th, 2024. Going to turn from closed session at 6:05. With Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, I'm sorry, we have to report out. For damages. Half of student 7105. Was by Rosemary Mann. Second way was by Kyle. Vote is 4-0 for the rejection of claim. Therefore, now we can close out of the Pledge of Allegiance by Mr. Greg T.
Right hand over your heart. Foundation.
Board. In UTK through 8th grade, we have 14,150 students. In ECE, we have 488, for a grand total of 14,638. That's a gain of 18 students from our last board report, and a gain of 84 at the same time last year. Additionally, we have 942 homeless students and 455 foster students.
Thank you. Thank you for the improvement. Something the whole district should be proud of. We'll move right on to item 10. Presentations, request proposals, and reports. Dr. Marietti, I'll let you take both of these.
I'm going to turn the Citizens Oversight Committee and report to Dr. Freeze. Thank you, Dr. Marietti. Annually, the Citizens Oversight Committee reports to the board on their activities during the school year. We also do that in conjunction with presentation of the audit findings for our bond audit. So I have here this evening the president of the Citizens Oversight Committee, Ms. Jennifer Lindy.
Good evening. Jennifer Lindy, I'm the current president of the COC. Proposition 39 requires a formation of a Citizens Oversight Committee. Over the course of the fiscal year, we have reviewed bond expenditures and received project updates. The committee has a responsibility to report annually to the board on the expenditures of those bond funds. The committee finds that the expenditures were on projects listed on the election language. We further find no bond proceeds were used on administrative salaries. Finally, we discovered no fraudulent expenditures of bond funds. And then you'll be hearing from Robert Dennis for the bond audit.
And before I go away, Jennifer, what's a little bit special this year is that our Measure L proceeds are just about down to zero. We've expended those for that last 12 years. And once the funds are depleted, the responsibilities of the Citizens Oversight Committee sunset with those funds. District were to pass a new bond, we would form a new Citizens Oversight Committee, and they would carry in their duties. So I asked, and Dr. Marietti graciously agreed to recognize our Citizen Oversight Committee members this evening. So it's just you tonight, Jennifer, seeing in the other one. So I'm going to present a plaque to Jennifer. Special thanks to Jennifer Minnick, our sincere appreciation support as a Measure L Citizens Oversight. And also Jennifer's mother sits on the committee, as does her sister. So I'll present both of those too. And the other two members, William Ortiz and David Reeves, are not here this evening, so we'll make sure. Thank you for your support.
And you're welcome to put your name back in again. Thank you. Measure L bond audit, Mr. Robert Dennis.
And Robert Dennis Accounting does our annual official audit for Measure L expenditures. And so he's here today to talk about the audit findings, which you have in front of you.
Yes, I'm Robert Dennis. I've been doing the bond audit now for, I think, the 12 years or loan. And so start on page 1 is where I render an opinion on the financial statements of the bond money, and specifically just the bond money. I don't look at any other part of district finances. And happy to report the district received a clean opinion, which is modified. You can get a qualified or a disclaimer that you got the clean money. So then the actual financials start on page 5. To that, if you like, and you kind of see where as of June 30, where the where the district is with the next page just kind of gives the activity for that fiscal year as well. Starting on page 7 is just more detail about the financial statements. I'm going to skip over that because if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Going on to the last few opinions is on page 21. Now that's kind of a control opinion. If there's deficiencies in internal control, material weaknesses, things like that, they get mentioned there. The compliance is on the next page, page 23, and that's the opinion that they spent money relates to the about language. And again, so with we'll open any questions.
Has it been easy to perform audits on the Lancaster School District?
Yeah, and thank you for bringing that up. I would like to mention Kim Saracen has been very helpful in providing all documentation I've asked for, and this goes back to you. And you guys do everything paperless, that makes it even easier. So yeah, it's been a uncomplicated audit, if you will. So I appreciate that. Appreciate all the staff that provided support over there.
Thank you. Mr. Giles has a question. And he asks, have you auditor?
Well, it's probably doesn't really apply to you, but is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think you pretty much said it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Item 11. Ask for a vote, or not a vote yet, motion for board compensation for a missed meeting for Mr. Greg Teepee on April 2nd, 2024. Motion by Ms. Mann, second by Mr. Giles. There might not be any comments. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Vote passes 4-0. Now, next item 12 is an individual action item for human resource. That's the approval of
Erie Robertson.
Robert. You look ready to accept this position. But we still have to
How about
motion and vote. So, Erie, may I have a motion
second?
by Ms. Mann, second by. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So, now you can accept it.
Mr. Davis, did you want to say something?
Yes, I would like to just say a little bit about Erin. She's the current principal of Miller Elementary School. She's been in education for 23 years, 12 as a teacher and 11 as an administrator. She's proud of her educational accomplishments, attending multiple AXA leadership academies and earning her master's in educational leadership. Her personal accomplishments are robust after-school STEAM academy at Miller and teacher collaboration and super exciting data analysis. So thank you for that. Her hobbies, likes, and passions are she's a voracious reader, loves crafting, and travels and is ready to see the world.
Erin, can you let us know who's here with you tonight?
Into order. They are not, I do. I'm just so excited. I'm so honored to have this start and just thank you. Just run with it and just our students giving them the opportunity and the experiences that will help grow them to grow soon.
Individuals who wish to be supporting that superintendent. So, prior to the start of the meeting, personal information. Email address or other directory may be excluded from the minutes of the meeting by submitting a written request. Superintendent will recognize those who wish, individuals wishing to present testimony to the board. They do so once the item has been moved and seconded for discussion. Time limits of 3 minutes per person, 20 minutes per item shall be allowed. As per board bylaw 932. Board members may ask questions for clarification purpose, however, no action taken and no discussion may take place on it. Not on the posted agenda. So we'll start right out from the end. Okay. CSEA. Now,
having the kids here to cheer me on and confidence to come up and speak to you. I do want to say it is very nice to see everyone. I know it's been a while. I assure you, I have not been on vacation other than Hawaii for spring break. Been up in Sacramento lobbying for the pregnancy leave bill, and I am back to DC shortly to talk about the GPO web. A couple other escaped me. But anyway, all education related and working to improve for all of us. I wanted to first just extend an invitation to board members to come out to sites if you have the opportunity. We have tons of great things happening, and I know the teachers would really like to see you all come out. And, you know, not just for performances, but, you know, just pop in and say hi. And of course, you all know you're always welcome to come into my room over at Endeavor room 108. Happy to see you. I wanted to also send a little shout out to payroll. I know that they have been working diligently to get all of the checks processed and everything else. I know that the 90 days comes due in December. So I just wanted to say thank you to them. I know that it's always a lot of extra work for them after contract negotiations. And I just want to say how much all of the teachers, all of the members of town appreciate their hard work. And we will let them work diligently until May 7th. Oh, another thing. I was out on bereavement leave last week, and unfortunately I missed the art contest, but I was thrilled to hear that Ivana Berrigan won one of the contests, and she is a 7th grader in my class. Phenomenal artist, just absolutely amazing. So I wanted to give a big shout out to her. Very proud of her. She's fabulous. She will absolutely do something with her art ability. Anyway, on that note, we've got Day of the Teacher coming up May 8th. So if any of you would like to come join us over at Vince's on Ellen 30th, we'll be over there from 4 to 6. Happy to see you if you got time to come by. Thank you so much.
What was that for, May?
Teacher?
Every day was a day.
Teacher and pizza.
Thank you, Tina.
That's on Ellen 30th. Is that correct?
All right, we're going to move right on to audience participation.
We have a speaker card for Kaylin David, our speaker director at.
Also, the second, always invited to room 4-2 at New Vista. Good evening, school board and administration. I can't believe it's almost the end of the school year. New Vista has so many good things happening, and I'm excited to share alongside student leaders about the upcoming opportunities. I wanted to thank Ms. Cochran, first of all, and the student safety team for organizing the sheriff versus student basketball game. That was a great opportunity for our community and our students to engage with law enforcement in a positive and supportive way. We also had the opportunity to let PBIS fundraise by selling snacks. We believe we have so much to highlight at New Vista, and this was another opportunity to let our kids shine. We won the game. It might have been a gift. I'm excited also to share that on May 30th, in conjunction with our amazing community ambassador, Mr. Josue Gonzalez, we'll be hosting a Calm and Kind night. Mr. Josue started a parent group to help parents become equipped with skills and tools to support their children's emotional development and needs. After attending the recent district SEL and the arts training, our site has 7 teachers who are ready to lead sessions for families and students sharing SEL techniques through the arts. We also will have our principal leading yoga sessions and our music teacher, Mrs. Curry, leading sound bowl sessions with guided meditations. Our students will be leading sessions on guided breathing, coping strategies, and grounding strategies. We're excited to support our Family Ambassadors program and take it school-wide, as well as partner with our community school and equity departments to make this an inclusive and exciting event. We're looking forward to implementing many of these practices and tools next year as our daily SEL time returns to our campus. We envision a site where students are given opportunities to
seek and receive the help they need rather than be consequenced for dysregulating behaviors. Finally, I'm excited to share that we're currently in discussion with Santos Boxing to provide after-school boxing lessons through ELOP next year. We believe that students will have an opportunity to exercise their mental and physical discipline while finding an outlet for their energy. We want to reduce fights and violence on campus, and we believe that students who have physical discipline, a mentor, and an outlet will be more in control of themselves and have higher self-esteem and academic success. We're hoping to have a showcase by the end of next school year, as well as improved discipline data. I want to thank the many partners in the district, many of you who are in the room right now, who are always open-minded about bringing new ideas to our school and students. Our students and families notice the opportunities, and they're excited. I even have former students messaging me upset that we didn't have these same opportunities when they went to New Vista. As we close the year, I'm hoping to see you at our site celebrating and learning with us. We're happy to host the annual award ceremony. Our ASB students, all of our employees who are being honored, and don't forget, it's a new day at New Vista.
And our next speaker is Brianna Palacios. That is when you. Brianna?
How would you, how? Did I mix up? Also be meeting.
Alvarez. To the answer.
Hello, my name is Harvey Edwards, and I'm the seventh grade captain of the Minister Cheer team. I'm going to be talking about the upcoming events at our school, which is our showcase. We will be performing and saying goodbye to our eighth graders, and wishing them to have a wonderful time at high school. In order for us to keep performing and doing practices and more, we will ask for mats, so safety stands, and yeah.
Good evening. Hello, I'm Mariana. I'm a seventh grader cheerleader at New Vista Middle School. I'm going to be talking about March Madness. We had a tunnel inviting fellow schoolmates, and then we had an opening show where the crowd was pumped, representing who we are. Then we cheered every time someone made a basket. We would cheer and do stunts, and we also performed during halftime shows. We are looking forward to seeing what next season brings us. Thank you, and have a good night.
Okay, I think that concludes our speakers for the evening. Thank you.
For all new business. Will also be part is that we will be having a live with the panel and other.
That concludes.
Well, that's always a nice thing to bring the ESV students with you. Good. Always good to hear from the students that are going on at the school. And that's very. Thank you again. But that will move on to item 14. It's on agenda items for superintendent. 14A through 14. Mr. Giles. By Mr. Hubbard. It's amazing to get rid of the COVID-19 mitigation plan.
I actually felt really good taking that.
We all do, believe me, we all do. I hope that never resurrects. So with that, call for a vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So 15, consent agenda item on business, 15A through 15W. Motion. Moved by Mr. TP.
Second.
Second by Mr. Jones. Any comments? I see. Moving your on it. I'm not sure. I haven't been to Desert View. Is anyone here from Desert View? I would like to explain or talk about the murals on the envelope or the port.
I believe there's a sample of the murals on the board agenda.
Just wondered if anybody wanted to talk about them.
So I know that this is Desert. Excuse me. So very excited about the ability to put some murals up and bring some color into the the school. And the artist was on the front page.
And I'm sure that parking, lot repairs and new roof on site 27 is perhaps our new building,
That's our new warehouse. That's correct.
new warehouse.
We call it building 27.
Sounds great.
Well, yeah, if you take a look, they've done an amazing job cleaning it up and starting to prep it for storage.
Went by today, it's huge. At least one side is really huge, the other side is still getting stuff out. It's everything.
And my grandson, I thank you for West Wind's playground, as I'm sure every one of our schools are happy with the completion of the school or the playgrounds. With that, though, whether
Right?
right? Consent agenda items for educational services. Mr.
So moved.
Giles. Second by Miss Mann. Any comments? Nope, holding back. Vote, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
B. Exception. EFB. Motion. Motion by Ms. Smith.
Yeah, never call them amateur. They just don't like it.
Second by Mr. Giles.
They pinch.
Anyway. There. I'll ask for the vote.
All right.
There's 18 consent agenda items for innovation and technology, 18A, 18. Motion. Mr. Aye. This is great. Oh, you better do it. Are there any questions? Comments? But none. Favor say aye.
All right.
0. Legislative and policy discussion. All first readings, that means one has a chance. Make comments. For that everything is state. Most of these probably come from CSBA changes.
They come from CSBA and typically they're referring to new laws, updating board policy based on new laws that have been passed.
Anybody has updates or changes they wish to make, please district office know. Now we'll move right into comment. Mr. Giles.
Okay, well, thank you guys for hanging out. It's kind of quiet tonight, except for some exciting things. So I wanted to thank Jennifer Lindy one more time for her service on the oversight committee. and apparently her family. So hopefully we can keep her. That was so much fun for her. She'll want to do it again, hopefully, in a few months. And also thanks to our accounting agency for doing the report for us. Congratulations to Ms. Robinson on your exciting position that you're all, when I see here ELO, I think about the band and, in the 70s and 80s, but you're going to take it to the new heights. I'm excited about that too. Thanks, Gina, for your presentation and invite to the site. I get to go to the sites all the time, but usually it's for my kids, but I'll try to come by to some other ones as well. I try to make it to the teacher day, the teacher thing, if I can. And it's always nice to hear from the New Vista student leaders and all their updates on what they got going. So, and yeah, that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. This is man.
I'd like to congratulate. Great job. I had the pleasure of meeting you during Halloween, and I love the way you talk to the kids and how you say hello and eye contact. And I think that you're going to do wonderful, wonderful. So I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for the kids. Gina, thank you again for coming out and AL, and thank you for the invite. And we'll take the Keith willing. Jennifer and family for the oversight committee. Thank you very much for the work that you do. You always keep us posted in everything. It's all the monies are in. The kids, they're gone, but it takes a lot to stand up and do public speaking. And for kids in seventh and 8th grade, they're doing a great job. So thank you to the kids.
Thank you, Rosemary. Mr. TV?
Okay, yeah, great board meeting. Thank you, Nina, for the presentation and date, and looking forward to the day of the teacher. Also, Robertson, congratulations. Yeah, and great things at your site. So we're looking forward to continuing your expertise and just being able to expand that throughout the district. So great job. And also, it was great to see the New Vista student body leaders talk about all the exciting activities at their school and what they're doing. That was outstanding. And also the Measure L, the oversight committee has done a great job. And I can't believe it's almost down to 0. It's neat, and it was neat to see a great audit report on that too.
Thank you, Greg. We return to this.
I forgot to mention that I had a great time judging the artwork over at Parkview Gym, and that was one of the hardest things we had to do. It was all really good, but I think I did pick your student as that was my first choice. Like that one, my eyes just went right to that one because she's amazing. I think that's the one, but I could be wrong. But the name sounded familiar when we had to look it up who it was. But yeah, no, it wasn't the tree. She's just very talented, obviously. But yeah, it was very hard. But man, we have a lot of talent in our district. So just I wish we had more awards to give out because there was a lot of good. I know you had a good time, and you had a good time. We missed a couple of the board members, but you missed a good time. Next time, be there. All right. Thanks.
No problem. Dr. Maritti.
I just want to thank the New Vista students for coming in. It is nice to hear all the great things that are going on in our schools. I want to congratulate Erie Robertson. We couldn't have picked a better choice. There's going to be a big hole to fill at Miller. She's done such an amazing job there. We expect great things from her. I want to acknowledge all the playgrounds. The fences came off, and the kids were just trying to get through that fence to get those playgrounds. So now they're on the playgrounds. That's wonderful. And I want to encourage everyone to go out to our open house events and our community events. We had a community event in Nancy Corey this Saturday. We're going to have a community event right here at Parkview on Saturday. So I encourage you all to come. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And I mean, I'll just tack on for Erie, very good choice. Aim with our school district. I know you'll do a great job. Thank you for Jennifer Lindy, Mother, Mr. Ortiz, and other the members of the Citizens Oversight Committee. He said, it's a shame your term will end with the closure of Measure L. However, if we go to bond this fall, I'm hoping we do, I would look forward to seeing your names pop up. Yeah. Thank you very much. For Dennis, thank you for coming and providing us all the good on the audit. Things we'd like to see, and that's why I asked, does our district have any problems? And he had no. In it, I'll be there. May 8th, census. Of course, you know that food. I love food. Anyway, but I also look at the teachers as A of the teachers, care of the teachers. They deserve it. Alan, David, one thing I'm looking forward to on May 30th, and if you can write that down, that's where we will have that calm, kind night at the Vista School. Sounds interesting.
That's it.
Those are the bringing with her 6 ASB students. What's going on at the school? Those are the really important things in our district. We love to see it. We love to have the students come and tell us what's going on. And those are the school. Those of you here with schools with PTA or PTO, please have them come. Please have them come and tell us how they're doing, how their PTA is or their PTO is. We want to hear. Finally, like he said, Nancy Corey had a great event this past weekend. For at least 8 or 10 authors who had rooms available and their books available. And many students were in and out going to the classroom to visit these authors. So it was a very good evening, very loud day, not evening, it was a day. And I was glad to see Keith there and myself. Doesn't matter. Just attend these things. You know, it's always good for us to go to events. And I don't ever want to be accused of not going to events. But we will continue to do that. And even to visit classrooms. Oh, even at Nancy Corey, some of the teachers said to me, "So nice to see you, Mr. Wynn. I haven't seen you for too long." So that meant I hadn't been out to visit the teachers too long. So if any of you, principals, teachers, assistant principals, whoever, if you think I need to be at your school, call me. I'll be there. I know most of us on the board will try to be there. As it is important. So thank you very much. For motion for adjournment.
I guess we're
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for staying. See you next.